Hello everybody, it's Serafina, and I'm here with your daily tarot insight. So before we begin, I would like to call upon the spirit of the universe that loves us unconditionally. I would like to call upon the spirits of this land, of this island, and of this ocean, and I thank them for their healing presence and their ancient wisdom. And I would like to call upon my guides, my ancestors, my team of light, and my higher self, and I thank them for their presence and guidance with this collective reading. So the image I'm seeing right now is like a part of a tree, like a branch, coming out to seek the sunlight. You know how trees sometimes grow in weird or odd ways, lovely ways, because they're reaching out to grab as much sunlight. That's what I'm seeing. What guidance is there for the collective today? We have the King of Pentacles with Lehia, and it says the adored God. It says obedience causes harmony and peace. So this tarot deck is the Angel Tarot. There are 72 names of God, according to the Judeo tradition. And those are angels. So we're starting off with the King of Pentacles. What further guidance is there for the collective? Oh, we have the Ace of Cups with Nithael. Rejuvenation, obtains mercy from God. What further guidance is there for the collective today? We have the Seven of Wands, liberation, deliverance from enemies. It says the expected God. Seven of Wands, okay. What further guidance is there for the collective today? We have the High Priestess, number 44, success. And what is this all about? What is this all about? We have the Knight of Cups. Interesting. So I feel that it could be a creative endeavor for some of us. For some of us, it could be a message of love. It could be something I feel around communication, abundance, and a renewal. But let's see what else there is for us. Angels, what further guidance is there for the collective today? What further guidance is there for the collective today? Brilliant idea, says Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So we see Archangel Uriel, which is known as the Archangel of Illumination. If I'm not mistaken, Uriel translates to light of God. And so Uriel is very much associated with like study, with knowledge, with gaining more insight, more wisdom. And as I said that, I looked down at my timer and it said 11:11. What further guidance is there for the collective today? Throat chakra, the angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. So in case you haven't noticed, this is an angelic day. I'm only choosing angelic tarot and oracles. What further guidance is there for the collective today? Archangel Gabriel. Oof. We have retreat. To block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so that you can focus on your priorities. I feel like Archangel Metatron wants to come out. Dear Archangel Metatron, what loving guidance do you have for the collective? Yeah, so definitely there's something creative going on. It says, Metatron Rainbow Bridge, always open. So this card usually speaks to being able to mediate between heaven and earth, to mediate between the unseen and the seen. And it also has this particular message for someone that if you've been contacting or thinking about somebody who has passed on, that they are feeling your presence, they are feeling your messages. Because if you think about a medium, they are somebody who mediates between worlds, right? So it's like you are being heard, or you could also have skills to be able to do that. And what last guidance is there for the collective today? We have Archangel Raphael with I am strengthened and healed by the power of divine love. I love this oracle deck. Okay, so what I'm getting right now, because Archangel Raphael is very much about healing, right? He's the Archangel of healing. And so we have a message of abundance. We have a message of being able to act from a place of abundance. The King of Pentacles is noble. He's giving. He is stable. Pentacles have everything to do with the material world. So when the King of Pentacles comes up, it's about us kind of like sticking to tradition. Sometimes I can be at a fault, but I'm not feeling it in this way. I feel that it's important for us to be able to maintain a structure, to be able to make decisions from a place of abundance. Because there is a new opportunity of emotional renewal. For some of us, it could be a new relationship, or kind of like I'm sensing like a spring of water renewing another relationship, or a relationship that we're already in. So it's kind of like the chalice is getting bigger. So yeah, it says rejuvenation. So I feel that it's us kind of like having this new approach, this new spring of water, a reapproach towards a relationship that we have already been. Because we have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands speaks to us. It's interesting that it says the word liberation here, right? The Seven of Wands has come up quite a bit. It's about us standing our ground. It's about us staying convicted and motivated to what we know is true to us. And I feel that by us sticking and committing to what we know we want and what is true to us, whether it be regarding to coming from an abundant place and a new relationship or an existing relationship, there is liberation in that. When we stop seesawing between perceiving our life from our point of view and then wanting to perceive it from the eyes of somebody else, there's so much seesawing back and forward that we lose perspective. So I feel that the Seven of Wands here is asking us to stay true to our perception towards something. Again, the High Priestess is here. And of course it's Virgo season, but I really feel that this is related to what we're here to do. I actually want to pull a clarification. Why is the High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess here? We have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, it's definitely regarding a new passion, a new beginning, something that is sprung up for us. So I feel that there's a lot of passion in the air, something that we're wanting to get moving with, right? And then I asked what this was all about, and it's the Knight of Cups. So that's why I was feeling that somehow this may be related to our romantic relationships. It could be a message of love that's coming in, but it's also just fertility. Another message I'm getting for those of us who are creators, it could be something related to your artistic practices, because the Knight of Cups is very dreamy in that way, and he loves to kind of like deliver these messages through the emotions, which in my interpretation is art. So if we're coming from a place that is abundant, making decisions from a place that is stable, right? A place that comes from with this inner security that does not budge, and is allowing ourselves to have a new relationship, to have a rejuvenation of something by sticking to our perception of something regarding our intuitive hits, something that we've already been knowing, something that maybe was once hidden and is now being revealed itself. It's gonna spring forward with a new passion, with a new sight. It's like kind of like a new, I'm seeing a new match being stricken for us. The Ace of Wands can also speak to sexuality, right? Because if we see in the other decks, it's like a rod, like of something that's phallic, being there with this passion of fire. So I really do feel that this could also be related to kind of like this creative aspect, this sexual, the sensual aspect, because the Knight of Cups is here, and he's very much like the emotional Hermes, right? He's here to deliver a message of love, of artistry. So I feel that whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that's going on for you, it's a brilliant idea. These flashes of inspiration, it's great. And it's definitely regarding you putting yourself out there, working on that throat chakra, not holding yourself back in the moments where you feel like you are out of fear of judgment, or out of fear of not knowing if you're perceiving things correctly. There is a call for retreat, and it says to block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so that you can focus on your priorities. And what are those priorities? You'll be able to find it out, right? Metatron Rainbow Bridge says it's always open. So we can always have, I'm seeing like a highway, right? It's always open for us to be able to mediate between these two different worlds, whether it be in the world where we are expressing ourselves or we're taking time to retreat. So I want to read from this book, from this card of Archangel Raphael. Raphael is seen walking with a staff, or caduceus, entwined with a snake, symbolizing healing. He carries a water gourd. In front of him leaps the curative fish. He is often shown with his right forefinger pointing up towards heaven in a gesture of reassurance and hope, reminding us where true healing comes from. And actually, I remember reading years ago that the reason why Archangel Raphael is associated with the fish is because in the story of Tobias, he accompanies Tobias, and Tobias's father is blind. And so Raphael teaches Tobias to anoint the oil of fish onto the eyes of his father, and there's a miraculous healing. And so this is part of the reason why Raphael is associated as one of the healing angels. Raphael is also associated with love and intimate connections and marriage, right? He's associated with the element of East, of alchemy, and that's Erios Gramos, that's the marriage, right? So there's so many layers to this reading. I'm feeling like definitely maybe healing through arts, allowing your creative ideas to be mediated between the worlds. Also healing arts, right? Whatever it is that you're working on regarding putting yourself out there and healing others through your ideas. And also there's a romantic aspect that I'm thinking that's happening here, a healing between relationships, a mediation between relationships, and being the importance of sticking to your own perception. So let me read more from Raphael. Raphael is responsible for healing the earth and its inhabitants. He is credited with healing Abraham after he was circumcised, and is the angel who handed Moses the book of all the herbs which exist to heal maladies. His name means divine healer, or God heals. Raphael is a spiritual source behind all cures. As a messenger of divine providence, he brings healing to all those who seek wholeness. So yeah, I feel that just his presence is kind of like this emerald green presence here on this reading, which is saying, coming from a place of abundance, there will be renewal. Just stick to your perspective, to the way that you have been perceiving things, because your intuition has been right. There's a new element of passion that's coming forward for you. Speak your truth because your ideas are divinely inspired, but remember to take time to retreat so that you can mediate between both worlds and suss out your subconscious mind with your conscious mind. Okay, everybody, I hope that this was useful to you. If it was, I'm going to ask you to comment, like, or subscribe, and I will be back here tomorrow with another reading. Bye.